talking negative to ourselves. Talking negative to ourselves, right? When I say myself, I'm a loser, nothing ever works out, oh, life is so bad, life is terrible, things like that, right? I cannot emphasize enough. I cannot say it enough. We must never, we try to, that should be our priority, not to say negative things to ourselves. We don't like when someone else tells us negative things, right? We don't like them. We are like, this guy said this thing to me, but we consistently bring ourselves down through negative conversations with ourselves. We call ourselves, we question ourselves, we question our ability, we compare ourselves, we judge ourselves, we don't like ourselves that much. And that is not okay. That is not okay. That is not okay in any way. You know why? Because we are so unique, each one of us. There's no way we are not here without a purpose. So having around, like, you know, hanging out with negativity and then talking to ourselves like so much negative. Like, that's why I try to avoid the words low self-esteem or low confidence and things like that, because that, I believe, it itself, it has the effect. You keep on saying those things to yourself, eventually you're going to start believing it. So don't want to say that. Instead, I should, like, in fact, there was a study by Mr., I guess I wrote the name down here, John Gottman. Yeah, John Gottman. I guess he's a specialist, and he did an experiment on couples talking about, you know, who go through all these issues and things, and then they discussed the positivity versus negativity, and after the research, you know, the outcome of the research was that when you utter one negative sentence, when you say one negative thing about yourself or someone else, right, then you have to say 5 positive things just to make it even. 1 to 5. So one negative thing, I'm a loser, and now I have to tell myself 5 different achievements that I did just to bring myself back to that level where I feel normal about myself. And somewhere these ratios even go up to 1 to 7, 1 to 4. Like, I was reading about this one professor in his class, like, he has his students, any student that says negative, has a negative comment, something about themselves, you know, he makes them find 7 positive things, and 7 things about themselves and they can't sit in the class if they don't do that. So this has a huge impact on ourselves. Talking negative to ourselves, we can't do that. We must not do that. We should give ourselves positive affirmations. We can do it. We are blessed. You know, is there abundance? Everything is going to get okay. Next month is there. It's next week. The hope, the whole thing is just, we have to somehow accepting the negativity of the society, the negativity, life is pain, brutal, all these things. We know that, and that doesn't make it okay. But we still have to somehow figure out a way and try to at least stay away from negative forces that cause us to make things even worse for ourselves than they already are, right? So that way we can achieve more confidence, more positivity, and you know, better self-esteem of ourselves. So one thing, negative talk to ourselves, don't want